Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my birthday. So shout out to all my Pisces out there. If you're new to my channel and you've never seen this face before, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you're notified every time I post a video. But today we are going to be doing my birthday glam makeup. So you guys are gonna get ready with me, and if you want to try this, I would love that, and I would also love to see it. So at the end of this video, if you like it and you do it, tag me. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into it. So I'm gonna be doing my birthday glam makeup, and I'm going to just talk a little bit about myself so that way you guys can get to know me a little bit more, because yes, you guys know I have an amazing boyfriend and 2 baby girls. And yeah, that's pretty much my life. And if you didn't know that, now you know. So let's get started. I'm so excited to show you guys because I honestly have done this look before, but I haven't done it in a very long time because it's been a minute. So first things first, your brows. So I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. It looks like this. And then I also have a little brush, and it has this at the end. So I've already did my brows. I kind of just like brush them up, you know, and then I like to like flatten them down to give it kind of like that smooth, slick look, just because I love the way that looks, and I know that when I do my makeup, it's gonna look bomb. So now we are going to prime my face, but what I like to do first is I'm going to use the Pore Filler NYX stick, and I use this on my nose because I got big pores on my nose, okay? So this kind of like makes them go away. So I just put that on there, and then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and this is my favorite, you guys. I feel like ever since I use this, it makes my face look so smooth. I know my hair looks crazy, but that's because I just curled it, and I like to let it sit for a little bit because then my curls last longer. So don't come for me, I know I look a little messy right now, but just wait until the end. You gotta trust the process, baby. After I put that all over my face, oh, it feels so good, you guys. This feels like a baby's butt, but literally it definitely gives you that photo airbrush finish, and it makes your face look so soft and smooth. So that's one of my tricks. And then I also go in and I spray my face with the Charlotte Tilbury finishing spray, just because I feel like it just holds my makeup way better, and my makeup lasts me all day. I don't get greasy. I don't even really have to touch up my makeup. I'm going to go in with the Estee Lauder. This is getting a little too dark for me, so I go ahead and mix it with my Urban Decay in shade 3.25. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix that on my hand. I forgot I was going to talk about myself. Okay, so let's get a little chatty Cathy. One thing about me is I love to talk. Let's see. I honestly just went on Google and I was like, you know, some questions to ask about someone. What's your favorite? No, actually, I can't really answer that. What type of music are you into? So I honestly love all kinds of music. If you know me and you listen to my music, you know that I literally have music all over the place, from freaking country to Arctic Monkeys to oldies to freaking, what's her name? Like Sweetie, Megan Thee Stallion, and like old love jams and stuff like that. So my music is pretty much all over the place. I was born in, I think I answered this question, but if you don't know, I was born in San Bernardino, California, and I moved to Arizona when I was like 2 or 3, something like that. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend in my foundation with my beauty blender. What's the last TV show you binge watched? So some of you may know that Euphoria is like a popular show right now, and I didn't know that there was like new seasons out right now. And so before I was recovering, or before I got my surgery, I actually was binge watching Euphoria, and then all of a sudden every Sunday night they were coming out with different episodes, and I was like, what the heck? Because I literally was caught up on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, yay, like there's more. what I like to do when I'm watching a TV show is sometimes I will literally wait until all the seasons are out, or at least enough so that way I can binge watch, because I hate watching a TV show and then like wondering like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next, because I'm so impatient. I'm like, I just need to know. Like, I will literally be up thinking about it until I find out. So I like to wait and watch TV shows. I need a mirror for my desk for when I'm making these videos, because the camera's kind of like blocking my view and I can't see that far. All right, so I have done my foundation. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I like to do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil. So what's my favorite season and why? I'm gonna try to get close so that way you guys can see how I'm doing my brows. My favorite season is the summertime, because I love being by the... Okay, so I don't like being in the water, because honestly that's like my biggest fear. But I do like being like laying by it and like tanning. So I would say my favorite season is the summertime, because I like to be like out in the sun. Sometimes I like to go swimming or just look cute by the pool. But so yeah, that would probably be my favorite season. My second favorite is probably, honestly, it kind of falls the same. So like spring and summer, those are my favorite. So with my eyebrows, I kind of like to go in the direction that my hair is combed from the dip brow. And I just do this to give it some fill in, like just kind of fill in so I know like, okay, this is what I'm doing. And then I'll go in with my other eyebrow stuff. Another question. What is your favorite board game? Fun fact, I hate board games. I think they're so boring. I have never really enjoyed board games, especially Monopoly. Oh my gosh, I hate Monopoly so much, because it just takes too long and I don't have the patience to sit there and finish a whole game of Monopoly. But I do like to play like card games. And now that I'm older, I like to do like drinking games. I feel like they're so much fun. But I've never really been a person to play like games. Like when I was younger, we'd always have like game night and stuff, and like I would never like, I would want to do it, you know, just to spend time with my family, but I would never really like, I'd be like, oh my god, okay, like when is this gonna be over, because I'm bored. But yeah, fun fact, I don't care to play games in real life too. What's your favorite way to unwind? Ooh, I feel like this is a very important question, because I just think it is. Like, one thing about me is I love a bath. I love to relax in a bathtub. I love to like light some candles. And it's crazy because I haven't done it in so long. And I just think it's because like, I don't know, like I'm just at a point in my life right now where I'm just like super happy, and I'm so blessed with like all the people I have around me, and I have an amazing partner, and you know, someone that my kids, you know, I have an amazing partner, and I also have an amazing father figure for my daughters, and I feel like it's just an amazing feeling, because I remember feeling like, oh my gosh, no one's gonna want to be with me. Like, I have 2 babies, and you know, I would always just think the worst, and I feel like a lot of times I do always think the worst with a lot of situations, and you know, I haven't really been like sad or depressed or anything. I guess I'm kind of like going away from the question. The question was, what do you like to do to unwind? And I do that a lot, you guys. I always start talking about something and then I think about something else and I start talking about that. And yeah, I'm a mess sometimes. But anyways, things that I like to do to unwind is take a bath. And I like to put some music on, light some candles, and sometimes just have a glass of wine. But I guess what I was trying to say is I haven't really had to like, I guess, prep myself and like unwind. Like, my days haven't been hard, you know. I don't know how to say it, but like, I don't know, like sometimes I do have some hard days, but not to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I need a bath, I need to be away from everybody. But I guess to unwind, I do like to take a bath. So yeah, there's me being extra and getting super deep into a simple freaking question. That's something that I always do. I don't know. I'm not going to answer any more of these questions that are on this website that I was on because I feel like it's just so boring. So as I talk and like think of stuff that I can talk to you about myself, I'll just kind of share some stories or share things about myself. I guess we can talk about like what it was like growing up for me. I guess we can talk about that. Or I guess we could talk about what was my favorite. So next question we can talk about is what was my favorite age and why? That's a good question because I would probably say 14 because I was going into, actually I turned 14 I was 14 going into high school. I would say 14 because I was going into high school and it's so crazy to me because my middle school was super small. Like my middle school was also a church and literally my class had maybe like 15 to 20 people. It was a super small school. And so going into high school, it was a whole nother world for me because I was like, oh my gosh, like people were so much more like advanced, I would say. And not even like with schooling, I'm talking more of like, I guess like life itself because like there was girls that knew way more, like there was just people, like even guys too, that knew way more stuff than I did about like sex and stuff and like, just along those lines. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And there was like girls that were able to go out partying at freaking 14 freshman year in freaking high school. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it was so crazy to me. But I guess it was turning 14 was probably like fun for me because like I said, going to high school was a whole nother world and I met so many different people and I met like so many people like with different walks of life and stuff like that, I guess you can say. And there was just so much more involvement too. Like my school was super small, super basic. We all knew each other. Like we knew your mama, your dad, your everything, And then in high school, it was just so different and there were so many people. And honestly, high school was pretty fun for me. Like my freshman, my sophomore year, and then like some of my junior year was really fun. And I got to meet a whole bunch of new people. And one thing about me is I love making friends. I love meeting new people. And I feel like I'm just kind of like, I've always been such a social butterfly. Like I loved meeting people. Like I wanted to be where everyone was at. Like I wanted to make new friends all the time. And in high school, that was super easy for me because I was able to freaking meet brand new people all the time. And I don't know, like I always hung out with older people. I never really hung out with people my age. It's just something that about me is, I don't know, like I never really cared to hang out with people my age. Like my friends and the people that I actually genuinely liked being around was always like a couple of years older than me. So of course, I'm freaking a freshman hanging out with older people. And it was a good thing and a bad thing because I'm not even gonna get into it, but that's something about me. I'm literally such a social butterfly. I like to say that I'm kind of like the life of the party. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm someone that everyone loves to be around and have at gatherings just because I feel like I'm super fun. I hope I'm not wrong, but I feel like I'm super fun. And I feel like I've just always been that way ever since I was younger. Like I wanted to be so funny and literally I've always been extra. So I think that's where Ileana gets it because I've always been hella extra. Alright guys, so now that my brows are finished and on, I'm going to conceal and I'm going to use this Tarte concealer in this shade Light Sand just because it's a color. It's like a lighter shade under my foundation and I kind of just like it that way. What is my favorite birthday themed movie? I would say 16 Candles or 13 Going on 30. 13 Going on 30 is probably the best, girly coming of age movie that I've ever watched because it was so cute. Another girly movie that I really like to watch too is Uptown Girls. That was one of my favorite movies. Ugh, my hair is in my way and it's kind of making me itchy. This year for my birthday, I think we're just gonna be going to dinner and that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to dinner with just family. I kind of wanted it to just be like a family thing. And then I will be going to a restaurant called Mama Por Dios. It's a new restaurant in Phoenix, not Phoenix, Arizona. It's in Arizona, but it's located in Scottsdale. And I've seen it everywhere on TikToks. I've seen multiple people go there and it just looks so much fun. So I'm super excited to go to that. And that'll kind of be like a birthday celebration with my friends. Not just that, but my other friends, their birthdays were this month, and it's kind of a fun way for all of us to get together for our birthdays and do a little celebration because I love them so freaking much. Those are my girls. And yeah, so it should be fun. I can't wait. I'm honestly looking forward to it because that's a place that I've really wanted to go to. Now I'm gonna go in with Fair Neutral, and I'm gonna just do just a little bit because I don't want too much. I don't want my under eye to be too white. I'm not really a big fan of like bright white under eye looks. So I just like to do a little bit. Now after I do this, I like to get my translucent powder because I hate the creasing that happens after you put your concealer and foundation on. I just hate it so much. So now I'm going to go in with the M536 brush. It's brand new, and I'm gonna just dab it in the powder and then just dab under my eye. The freaking camera shut off on me. So I already put my powder on my face. Now I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury as well and just kind of get under my eye with that and like on the side, just so I don't get any creases because I make faces all the time while I'm doing my makeup. You know what's crazy is there's a teacher that I remember. Her name is Miss Blossom. She was my kindergarten teacher, and I literally remember her, and I literally just thought of that, and it's just crazy to me that you can literally, I'm freaking turning 20, well, I'm 23, and I can remember my kindergarten teacher. And it's just so crazy that I can remember that. I find it interesting. So now I'm gonna go in with my base color. It's just like a little light brown color. And I'm just gonna go above my lid right here, very gently. And a tip would be like, if you want that very light, gentle, so you don't make any harsh lines, you just hold the tip of your brush, because it kind of takes off some of the weight of your brush, and you can just this a little bit more. Let's see, what's one of my favorite childhood memories? I would have to say we had taken a family trip and we went to San Francisco, and that was my favorite trip ever. I remember I talked about it like forever because it was my favorite, and it was also the last trip that we took with my great grandpa. So that was really nice, and you know, just great memories to share and remember. Now I'm gonna go in with a darker brown called, I'm literally using the same palette that I always use. I'm using Epic, and I'm just going in on the corner and just kind of blending. And then I'm gonna use the Morphe M504 brush again and just blend it out so it's not so harsh. Now I'm gonna go in with Desert. It's a darker brown. And I'm just gonna lightly start applying it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna get my M504 brush again and just blend. Okay, cute. Now I'm gonna go in with my Ariel shadow brush. This one, it kind of has like that little point there. And I'm just gonna go back in with Desert and kind of just make it more dark right there. And then I need to add more of like that base color so that way I can do the look that I'm going for. I'm kind of going for like a cut crease. So I need to add more of this. And then I'm going to go in with, I need just a regular cute base color. So I'm going to go in and just lighten this back up. And I'm going to go in with some glitter for my little cut crease. Now you have to have a very steady hand because this can get tricky. And I'm just gonna apply it right here. I'm just doing like a soft birthday glam. Okay, I'm gonna do my other eye and then we will finish up. Alright guys, so I have finished my eye makeup. It's so cute. I'm so in love with it. It's like a cute light glam beat for my birthday. And I went ahead and everything that I did to my lid, I also did to the bottom. And then I just put my lashes on and I put my mascara on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what lashes I'm wearing because I get this question so much. I am using the Kiss Royal Silk lashes. This is what they look like, and they curl kind of to give you that extension look, the lash extension look. And then this is the glue that I use. You can order it on Amazon. You can also get it from any like hair supply store. Yes, this is hair bonding glue, but I use it for my lashes, and I've done this since my freshman year of high school, and it's literally the best it's the best eyelash glue I've ever used ever. And I think that's what made it so easy for me to freaking be able to learn how to put my eyelashes on. And I've never went back. It's the only lash glue that I use, and no, it does not pull my lashes out. I've never had any types of problems with that, and I love it way better than regular lash glue. So now what we're going to do is we are going to contour. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Anastasia powder bronzer in Saddle, the one that I use all the time, and we're just gonna get straight into it. I like to start, so I pick up my hair and like kind of bring it back. My ears are hot because of my hair, but I like to start up here and kind of bring it up and then move in a circular motion and just blend, blend, blend. And I will do the same to the other side. All right. Now we're gonna do the forehead because you know my forehead be on hand all the time. But you know what they say about girls with big foreheads? I don't know what they say, but we're bomb. Girls with big foreheads are bomb. That's all I gotta say. Sorry, I'm not trying to use my other mirror because... All right, now we're gonna go ahead and contour my nose. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe 709 brush. I just like the way it works for me. So I'm gonna start with making my line, and then I kind of like to drag it up into my brow line as well, just to kind of get that blend. And then what I'll do is I'll go in with my Morphe E20 brush and blend out the line so it's not so harsh. Bring it out up into the brow. Now we're gonna get the Becca highlighter, and I'm gonna just do the tip of my nose. Ooh. And I'm gonna go in with this Morphe Spirit Rosy blush, and I'm just gonna put a little bit. I don't like too much because I don't really like super pink cheeks. So we'll just go in just a little bit. That's enough. And then I'm going to put some inner eye highlight because it's my favorite. And I'm gonna just go in with this Fenty Beauty just to kind of make my eyes pop out more. And then I'll go in with the Metal Moon Fenty Beauty highlight because this will kind of make it a little bit brighter and more dramatic. And then I'll just add a little up here to the brow bone, whatever's left on the brush. And then I'm gonna get my Becca highlighter again. As you can tell, this is my favorite. And I'll just add a little bit to my cheeks. Okay. Now it's time for my lips. I'm gonna go in with the NYX lip liner in shade Sugar Glass. That's what it looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and outline them. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with Dainty Days. And I'm also gonna go in with Flirt, the Morphe lipstick, just to kind of give it more of a nude look. And then we're going to add some gloss. Alright guys, this is my final birthday get ready with me glam look. I hope you guys all liked it. If you like this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching.